Hi everyone, this is Paul at DC World, and we're here with Batman himself, Jason O'Mara, promoting Batman Hush. Jason, welcome.
Hiya, Paul. Thanks for having me on.
Hi, no problem. Thank you for coming. And my first question's got to be for you, Jason. What is it like to voice one of the most popular superheroes of all time?
When you put it like that, it sounds like a lot of pressure. It's amazing. It's always an honor and a privilege when I put on the figurative cowl and stand before the mic.
Sure.
I say figurative because obviously I don't have to wear a Batman costume to voice Batman. In fact, I can wear whatever I like, which is another one of the privileges of
one of the perks.
One of the perks, exactly. It's like fulfilling a childhood dream. You know, I think I grew up loving all things Batman.
Sure.
As did my son, and I remember playing action figures with him. The Batman action figures and all the villains, and putting on the voices, and then watching the Batman animated series with him.
Okay.
Kevin Conroy's voice, and never imagined that I would, one day be voicing him myself. Even though I always fancied myself as being able to do it if given the chance. And I think for him it was strange, my son that is, because it's like, oh yeah, I play Batman action figures with my dad, and then he goes off and does Batman for real. So it's a weird one.
Well, he has the perk while you're playing the figures, you can do the voice, right? So he's getting a privilege over us.
Yeah, but to him that's normal. Like, why wouldn't you do a
sure
Batman voice while we're playing action figures?
That's cool.
So like, it's just strange for him. So, and as he's got older, I think he's come to appreciate it in a slightly deeper level and see how cool it is. And he always loves coming to the cons and watching it with the audience. And he also went through a phase where he didn't think it was cool. In fact, he went through a phase where he didn't think anything was cool. So you get the ups and the downs with it. But,
sure.
But yeah, it's a tremendous privilege to be able to say I'm Batman and actually mean it.
No, that's brilliant. That's cool. What can you tell us now for Batman Hush? What can you tell us about the character Hush?
Well, there's not much I can say about the character of Hush without giving something away, except that the movie does have some surprises up its sleeve, even if you've read the graphic novel or the comic book series. So, however, I will say that I think it's fascinating anytime you bring in elements of Bruce Wayne's backstory, like Thomas Elliot and what he meant to Bruce. It quite goes deep as the comic book went, but it's still fascinating to see another piece of Bruce Wayne's childhood, because we love getting any detail we can, to
exactly
fill in all those blanks. Yeah, and there's still a lot that's not known about what Bruce Wayne did as a child. I mean, obviously there's the big ones,
exactly.
But there's still lots of other moments and people he knew that we don't know. So yeah, the Thomas Elliot thing is important. But I think what really defines Hush is not just that villain. It's the rogues gallery of villains.
Exactly.
Batman is defined by his villains, isn't he?
Yes, exactly.
Joker, Riddler, Harley Quinn,
yep.
Bane, Scarecrow, like all the ones I love anyway. The classic ones. Penguin's missing from this one.
Yes.
He's one of the only main, starring villains that's missing from this one, I think. But
he'll be back soon. He'll be back soon in another one.
He'll be back. But, yeah, it's just great to it makes it feel like a really classic, iconic story when you see when they're all here, when they're all showing up.
Exactly. Yeah, you see a bit of every character. Now, on the characters, talking about the characters, I've seen the film. Now, how would you describe Catwoman and Batman's relationship in your words in this movie?
I think it's dangerous, unpredictable, passionate, and tricky.
And I think you've summed it quite well there.
Yeah. It's obviously there's attraction there between Bruce and Selina, and Selina thinks there's something else going on with this other guy, aka Batman, until she figures out that they're the same person. I'm not giving too much away there.
No.
We've seen that play out many times in every Batman story, but
we sure have.
Yeah, so but what surprised me is how tender the thing went down. Like it's very romantic, and there seems to be some chemistry between Bruce and Selina, and between Batman and Catwoman.
Yes.
That is very hard to plan because we're not recording it at the same time, and
sure.
I'm still to meet Jennifer Morrison, but I thought she did a wonderful job bringing the character to life. Really great. Like, for me, it's the real starring role in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes, Batman's cool and Hush is cool and villains, but I just thought she did a wonderful job, and as a result, the romance in it really jumps off the screen, and I thought the romance was going to play more of it as more of a B story, and I suppose technically it is, but I think it's now become sort of the real selling point of the film, because I think it's one of the most enjoyable aspects of the film.
Yeah, definitely.
And I also think, though, that when you're watching it as a real Batman fan, you're thinking, how is this ever going to work out? Because they seem so happy.
Yeah, well, that's exactly how I was when I was watching it the other night.
Yeah, and it's like something's going to go wrong here.
It's destined to.
Yeah, and it sort of reminds me of, I suppose, any relationship when you fall in love and you get to know the person, and no two people are ever completely alike. There's always a couple of things that you realize you're going to have to compromise on, and it's a question of do you love the person more than the things you're willing to compromise on, or are the things you're willing to compromise on irreconcilable? Like, are they things you cannot accept?
Exactly.
And that's a really interesting thing to explore, because I think it's universal. I think anybody who's ever been in love or been in a relationship will identify with that.
I'd agree with that. Now, for yourself, do you have any favourite DC characters, and would you like one day for your Batman to come up against them in another movie?
This is a boring answer, but I love Joker because I think he defines Batman. He's mad, just like Batman is, but he almost feels like Batman gone wrong, and I think that's just
the reverse Batman, and that's what he'd come out like, sort of thing.
Yeah, sort of like a contrast, It's like they're the two sides of the same coin, and I suppose they explore that again with Two-Face and all that stuff, Harvey Dent stuff. But but no, I think Batman and Joker just sort of define each other, and it's almost like this weird codependent relationship that Joker exists because of Batman, and maybe even Batman exists because of Joker. And I just think that's great. So I love that Joker finally pitches up in Batman Hush, because even though I've done 10 movies now as Batman, Joker's never been in any of them except for this one. So, and we had a great Joker who hasn't done Joker before, and he came in and did a great job.
Yes, he did.
He did, yeah. He really, and that's a tough act to follow after Mark Hamill and all that.
Exactly, yeah, he was brilliant as well. Yep.
Yeah, so that's my answer. It's not very exciting, but it's
still a good answer.
I like my classic Batman.
Oh yeah, we all do. Do you have any favourite moments from Batman Hush that you want to share with us?
Well, I do think that Joker scene is brilliant. It's also the scene that's probably one of the most controversial in the film, because some people are like, wait, whoa, how can Batman lose control like that? He never loses control, but the whole film is about him losing control,
Yeah.
Whether it comes to love or violence, Batman sort of loses himself, and the journey for him is trying to find it again.
Sure.
And so it's really important. And so when people go, it's so unnecessary, I'm scared of who he is now, and it's like, yeah, you should be scared, because he is slightly insane, and he's a masked vigilante.
Yep.
Who's more than happy to use violence, if not fatal
Yes.
violence. He's more than willing to use actual violence, his fists and other things to get what he wants and to solve the case. So
Yeah.
yeah, he is a bit crazy, and so I love it when you see Batman go over the edge. And
Oh
cross the
yeah,
line.
definitely.
It's exciting.
Bit different to Superman. Superman follows his code. Batman's the complete reverse. Again, like the Joker and Batman, but Batman just seems to go off and do what he wants, sort of thing.
Well, he's like right on the edge, isn't he? And at the same time, he's supposed to be a leader in the Justice League. So
Yep.
he's got to lead by example, and I always think it's exciting when you see Batman struggle with that.
That's brilliant. Do you, being a superhero fan yourself, do you have a favourite character overall with any of the universes?
That's a really good question. I suppose it depends on how it's being dealt and what's going on.
Okay.
You know, like I really enjoyed the Wonder Woman movie, for example.
Okay.
I did, but you know, when you come out of a movie like that, you're
Yep.
like, oh man, Wonder Woman's
Gives you
yeah.
the buzzing feeling, and you come out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then I went through, you know, watching the old Netflix. I say old now because they're no longer going to be on Netflix, but you know, the Daredevil season 1 and
Sure.
2 were like pretty amazing.
Yep.
So then you'd be all into Daredevil, and I suppose the same could be said for the Flash and
Yeah.
Punisher. But no, I don't think I do have
Just one.
one.
Just whatever's going on at the time, sort of thing, and what it takes you.
I think I jump around.
Yeah.
I do think Nightwing is a cool character.
Yes, still not explored enough, I don't think, for live action. Hopefully, maybe coming to Titans, we'll see. But I think we need more of him.
Yeah, but there would be ways you could make him more flawed, and I think by doing that, you would have to pit him against Batman a little more. I think they would have to be at odds with each other and almost competing for the same, same market space, if you like.
Do you? I've got just literally two questions.
We got room for one more question.
Oh, my last question then. I will say this one. I hope you can answer this. Now, who would win in a fight? Conroy Batman or O'Mara Batman?
Well, Conroy's getting on now, you know. I don't know, but Kevin's more than willing to get physical. The first time I met him, he went and strangled me.
Did he?
I was introduced as the new Batman, and he just wrapped his hand around my neck and started to squeeze. He was only playing with me, but
yeah.
And I've met him several times since, and we've done panels together. So
oh, brilliant!
He's a very nice man.
He is. I met him in Long Island the other year, and that was brilliant. So it was good for me to travel over there and meet him. So it was cool.
Yeah, and he's still the number one guy. I will never quite surpass Kevin Conroy. You know what? I'll keep nipping at his heels for as long as I can.
Till you can take over. Brilliant. Jason O'Mara, you're a legend. I hope the audience love Batman Hush, and of course it's out DVD, Blu-ray, and minifig edition August the 12th, fans. So get pre-ordering and get seeing. And Jason, I wish you all the very best with your career, my friend. Thank you very much for tonight.
Pleasure talking to you, Paul. Thank you.
Take care, and thank you very much, Jason.